start in a child's pose. So bringing your knees as wide as is comfortable for you, setting your hips back, and just draping the belly over the thighs and letting the forehead rest. Just taking a few moments here to really settle. To really connect with the breath. And setting our intention for our practice. Two more breaths. Nice big inhale here. And sigh it out. Go ahead and push into your palms and find yourself in a laying down position on the belly. So go ahead and bring your forearms to the floor, making sure that your shoulders are in line with your elbows. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Take a few moments here, opening up through the chest. From here, we're going to take some plank ups. I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what I'm going to call them for today. So go ahead and tuck your toes under. Forearms are nice and strong. Palms are pressing into the floor. Fingers are spread nice and widely. Inhale here. Exhale with your toes tucked under. You're going to round through the spine. Find yourself in a rolled up, tailbones tucked under plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come down and just kind of shake it out. If you're feeling nice and warm through the shoulders, we're going to come into a second set, just like that. So find your forearm position. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Shoulders away from the ears with your toes tucked under. Inhale. And exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Five more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Coming all the way down and roll out through the hips. Bringing your forearms back to the mat with your toes tucked under. We're going to find that same position, but we're going to hold. So palms pressing down, shoulders away from the ears, toes tucked under. Inhale. Exhale, round. We're going to hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll on to the forearm of the left hand. Stack your legs. Side plank. You can spider your right fingertips in front of you for balance, or bring your right arm up for 3. Make sure you're not dipping through the hips. 2, 1. Bring the right hand down now by the elbow of the left hand and push yourself up. Side plank on the right side for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the left forearm back down to the floor. Find yourself back in that forearm plank position. Inhale. Same thing on the other side. So roll onto the knife edge of the right foot, pushing into the right forearm. Inhale, left arm up for 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down, push up, side plank, left side for 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand down and just find a plank position here. So you want to imagine you're squeezing a block with your upper arms. Hold it here. Draw the crown of the head towards the front of the room, top of the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Really trying to settle here. Coming up high into the tippy toes. Generously bend the knees. Send the hips up and back. Wag the tail. Pedaling out, left and right. Let's go ahead, drop to the knees, sit back onto the heels, and give the shoulders and the arms a little break. Sweep your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, reach your knuckles towards your feet, lift the chest, inhale, and exhale here. 2 more breaths, inhale, exhale, 1 more inhale, and exhale. Shake it out. We're going to find that downward facing dog position once again. Downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, let's go ahead and round forward. Find that plank position. Shoulders stack on top of wrists. You're going to come over onto the knife edge of the left foot, stacking feet. Side plank again for 3, 2, 1. This time, you're going to take the right knee, bend it in towards the chest, and step it up to meet the left hand. Stay here. Nice big inhale. Opening up. And go ahead and bring that right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Just warming up through the hips now. Taking some nice rotations. Maybe you twist from side to side. Maybe you roll on the ball of the left foot. Whatever works and feels best for you. About 2 more breaths here. Go ahead. We're going to go back the way we came. So you're going to step your right foot back, side plank, arm up, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down, and find your downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Moving to the other side. Inhale, round forward, find your plank. Exhale, roll onto the knife edge of the right foot. Find that side plank for 3. Make sure you're not dipping in the hips. 2, 1. Bend the left knee, step the left foot up to meet the right. Stay here, enjoy the twist. When you're ready, bring that left hand down to the inside of the left foot. And go ahead, take those movements, warming up through the hip. One more breath here. Getting ready to go back the way we came, finding that side plank again. So stepping your left foot back, rolling onto the side plank for 3, for 2, and 1. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead, take our vinyasa. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Back up, plank, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead, drop to the knees, sit back onto the heels. This time, you're going to interlace your fingertips, bring them in front of your chest. Exhale, like you're trying to pull your fingers away from each other, and spread the shoulder blades nice and wide. One more inhale, and exhale, spread. Shoulders should be nice and warm, finding your downward facing dog. Always keep in mind, if downward facing dog is a little too much strain on the wrists, you can always take a tabletop position. So let's go ahead and find that downward facing dog. Toes tucked under, hips up and back. Inhale, round forward to plank. Exhale, come onto the knife edge of the left foot, side plank. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to bend the right knee in towards the chest and step it up next to the left hand. Inhale here. This time, we're going to come all the way up. So, bringing your arms open, nice and wide, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. So when you're squeezing, you want to make sure you're not sticking out your bum. So inhale, exhale, round in, tailbone comes towards the navel. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale to squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, sink deeply into the front standing knee, just enjoying the stretch through the left hip flexor. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and lean to the right. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale, windmill your hands down. Step back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Smile with the collarbone. downward facing dog. Pedal it out. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let's go ahead. Inhale, round forward. Coming onto the knife edge of the right foot, side plank. For 3. Lift those hips towards the ceiling. 2. And 1. Bend the left knee and step it up to meet the right foot. Stay here. Open up. And when you're ready, exhale, come on up. So, nice generous bend in the left knee, and your back leg is nice and straight. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale to open. Exhale to squeeze. So every time you squeeze, you should be feeling your shoulder blades separate, right? And then contract through the core. Inhale and exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Bend generously, enjoy the stretch. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and lean to the left. Inhale, coming back up. Windmill, both hands down. Step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's go ahead, drop to the knees, and sit back onto the heels. Palms face up, eyes closed. Nice deep breaths. Let's go ahead and open the eyes. From here, we'll be making our way into dolphin. So go ahead and grab a hold of the opposite elbows. This is as far as you want your elbows to be when you bring them to the floor. Bring your hands to prayer. From here, tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back. Walk your feet in as much as is comfortable for you, gazing in between your feet. For 3, nice deep breaths. 2, and 1. Walk your feet back out. Dolphin plank. Nice deep breaths. Everything is nice and tight, nice and taut. Navel's drawing in towards the spine. 3, 2, 1. Bring your left forearm down, roll onto your side, forearm plank. Inhale, arms up. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Come onto the knife edge of the right foot, side plank. Nice deep breaths. From here, bend that left knee and step the left foot up. Enjoy the stretch. And inhale, arms up. Find your base again. From here, we'll be coming into eagle arms. So you're going to take your right hand and cross it on top of the left. Reach your fingertips towards the ceiling and your elbows towards the top of your mat. For 3, 2. From here, you're going to lean or tip forward, pushing off of the ball of the right foot. Warrior 3 with eagle arms. For 3, 2, and gently release. Just holding it here. Gaze down. Make sure your pinky toe is pointing towards the floor. And exhale. Nice and slowly step back. Open up warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips. And we're going to come into a goddess squat. So coming down, you can sway from side to side. Maybe you take your right hand, push away on the right thigh, drop the right shoulder, look over the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. So you just want to make sure in a goddess squat that you're sending your weight, the weight into your heels so that your knees aren't caving in. Right? Feel those outer glutes working. Nice deep breaths. You can stay here, you can bring your arms up. One more inhale. And stay for the exhale. Bring your hands to prayer. Tip forward and fold. Just enjoying that nice hamstring stretch. Shimmying out through the hips. You can nod your head yes and no. Inhaling to a flat back. And let's flush that out. Exhale, fold. One more inhale. And exhale. Walking all 10 toes, all 10 fingertips to the top of the mat. Step back with the left. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. For 3. For 2. And 1. Dropping to the knees. Sitting back onto the heels. Interlacing your hands in front of you again. Exhale. This time, you're going to inhale the arms up. And you're just going to make small circles on the ceiling. In one direction. And in the other direction. Maybe if you'd rather, you can push your palms towards the top of the room. And exhale. Gently release. So same on the other side. But first, we gotta do that plank. So let's go ahead, find your forearms. Find your elbows, and then bring your hands to prayer. With your toes tucked under behind you, step back, and walk your feet in, finding yourself in your dolphin. So you want to make sure in your dolphin, your shoulders are stacking in line with your elbows, and you're looking towards your feet. So your head and your neck are nice and relaxed. Hold it here for 3. Make sure you're not sinking in the shoulder girdle. Push up and out. 2. And 1. Walk back. Forearm plank. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Plant the right hand. Come onto the knife edge of the right foot. Inhale, arms up for 3. Make sure the hips are high. 2. And 1. Take your left hand, bring it down, push up, side plank, right arm up. 3. 2. And let's go ahead, bend that right knee and step it up. Enjoy the stretch. And come on up. Inhale. Find your base again. And from here, we took the right arm on top. So this time you're going to take the left arm on top for eagle arms. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, elbows towards the front of the mat. Beginning to lean forward, tip the hips, push off of the left foot. Warrior 3. For 3. 2. And 1. Release the fingertips to the floor. Just gaze back. Make sure your pinky toe is pointing towards the floor. From here, we will gracefully come into a warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips and find yourself back in that goddess squat position. So again, make sure you're not caving the knees in. All the weight is in the outer edges of your feet and into your heels. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Right hand to the top of the inside of the right knee. Push away. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale through center. And exhale. Inhale back through center. And exhale. Toes in, heels out. And fold down. Just enjoying the nice stretch here. Let's go ahead and plant the palms and flush that out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale to fold. Go ahead and bring your heels in, toes out. Bring your hands to prayer or arms up. Our last hold here. Sinking to your edge for 5. For 4. You can also bring your hands into cactus arms. For 3. 2. And 1. Go ahead, bring your fingertips to the floor. Walk all 10 fingertips to the top. Step back with your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And let's go ahead, drop to the knees, and sit back onto the heels. Eyes closed, palms up. Just reconnecting with the breath here. So we're almost there. We're just about there. We want to do 4 vinyasa flows together. And we will take 3-legged plank for our vinyasas. So let's go ahead, plant your palms, and find downward facing dog. So what we're going to do is inhale here, and exhale. Let's go ahead. Inhale, come up high into your tippy toes, round forward to plank. Lift that right leg up. Inhale, exhale, lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Up dog, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, round forward. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's go ahead. Inhale your right leg to lift. Bend the knee. And step the foot or the knee behind the right wrist. Foot behind the left. Setting yourself up for a pigeon. Look over your shoulder. Make sure your leg is nicely behind you, not on a diagonal. Find length. And fold. So because this is an upper body themed class, we're just going to further stretch out through the shoulders, but this is also a really good stretch for the hips. Let's go ahead and bring your left elbow just in front of your shin, palm face up. You can bring your hands to prayer, or you can clasp at your fingertips, whichever one is most comfortable for you. You're looking to push into your palms and open up your chest. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Bring the left arm underneath you and bring your left temple to the floor. Bring your right arm up and over, or leave it out beside you. Nice deep breaths. And come back up. Tuck your left toes under. Shimmy them in a little bit. Pick up your knee. Step it back. Pedal it out. Other side. Inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee and step the foot behind the left wrist. Look over your shoulder. Find length. And fold forward. So if you'd like to take that same variation that we took on the other side, you want to bring your right elbow into the mat just in front of your shin. Press your palms into one another and inhale to lift and twist. Release. Swoosh that right arm under and bring your right temple to the mat. Let's unravel. Plant your palms, tuck your right toes under, shimmy them in, pick up that right knee, left knee meets it. And just pedal it out. Drop to the knees. Sit back onto your heels. And let's make our way onto our backs. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Just rock from side to side. Massage the low back. Let's go ahead, plant the feet onto the floor. With your feet as wide as your mat, you're going to pick your hips up. Push into your feet, pick your hips up, shift your hips to the right, and drop both knees to the left. Bring the knees back towards the ceiling. Let's go ahead to the other side. So push into your feet, pick your hips up, shift your hips to the left, and drop both knees to the right. Go ahead and bring the knees towards the ceiling. And last piece of work here, draw your knees back in towards your chest, curl into a nice tight ball, grab onto your heels, squeeze, 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 or you can wrap your arms around your knees. For 3, for 2, inhale here, and exhale, release. Extend your arms out wide, legs out wide for your Shavasana. Really taking these moments to enjoy all those sensations. All that fresh new energy pulsating through the body. Maybe showing yourself some gratitude for showing up to practice, taking this time for you. Slowly now beginning to call ourselves back by wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rotating the ankles and the wrists. Take a long body stretch. Inhale, arms up. Point through the toes. Reach, 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 reach. And let go on the exhale. Bend the knees one at a time. Rolling over onto your right side or your left side. Cradling the head in the upper arm. And let's go ahead and push ourselves up to a seat. Closing the eyes. Let's take 2 big breaths. Nice big inhale. Open the mouth inside out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly beginning to open the eyes. And there you go. That is it. That is our upper body strength flow practice. I hope you're feeling strong and powerful. And let me know how you like this class. Always leave a comment. Tell me how you liked it. And as always, like, subscribe, and share with anybody who you think will enjoy my content and maybe enjoy this class. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.